increases.
Yeah, state lawmakers are considering a constitutional amendment that would allow them to cap how much cities and counties can raise property taxes each year. Right now, those decisions are made at the local level. Leaders from around the metro say that change could impact funding for schools, public safety, and transportation.
It will have a detrimental impact on every child in this community, every resident of this community, and every service that this community provides.
Lawmakers are expected to vote on whether to advance the proposal tomorrow. If it moves forward, voters would have the final say on the ballot this November.